KJ's first stream of the day after her motion was denied. But I just want to see her face and what's going on, her little mindset, if she's a little rattled. And what do you know? It's fucking Duggars.
Insider news for you.
Hang on, what?
Now, I bet you're all wondering, what is it? You guessed it, it's a courtship.
And we are now in an official relationship.
What? What kind of YouTube channel opens up with TLC Duggars or whatever? What is this? What's going on?
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Well, I guess we'll be in on your conversation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Derek Dillard.
Oh, Derek Dillard. Fuck, he's got the fucking worst name in the world, but it's so bad that it's good. Okay. Oh, hang on. Are we praying? This is so weird.
Family, and so he calls me about every week or two. It's been really a special relationship. Derek's personality and Jill's personality would just fit together perfectly, and I just thought they would be a great match.
My dad is kind of playing matchmaker.
Are we watching? What are we watching? Hang on, have I clicked on the right video? Fuck you. Katie, can you change your intro? Huh? Come on, let's just do a tea with Katie. Sign it off and get it done. We don't need Toad singing. We don't need his little input. We don't need to look at this fucking cup of tea and then get scarred by how many exclamation points you put after tea that's written in the most fucked up font. I mean, this is clip art. Right? That's how she says tea. She's not just tea, it's tea. And you gotta hold it. There's a lot of exclamation points there. This is black coffee. That's a coffee mug. That's not even a tea cup. That's a coffee mug. Who remembers? Without a crystal ball.
Hey guys, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day. We have an update and some major drama that might be brewing with the Duggars. So let's pop into it. I know it's really cold, and if you are one of those people that does not have power today, I am so sorry. I do hope that all of you that are dealing with power outages in the southern United States have power restored soon. This is not a fun time for so many of you. So
this is not a fun time. I always pause it where it's meant to be paused.
stay cozy, stay warm. I hope you guys get...
Stay cozy? No one's fucking cozy, man. They have families gathered together for warmth. Stay cozy. Fuck, bitch.
Heat soon. With the cold snap, I want to give you some distractions to keep you warm and maybe smiling today because there might...
Katie, please stop putting your eyeshadow towards the corner of your eyes. The brown, the dark brown. You can see it. You're making the bridge of your nose so damn skinny that when you come down, it's a huge teaspoon nose. Your nose is huge. Your actual nose is huge because you are basically contouring the bridge. You've made it so fucking skinny. Oh my gosh. If you knew how to contour properly, Katie, you could make your face look straight. Yes, that's the power of makeup. You don't know what you're doing, so it just looks fucked. Always, every fucking time.
Be a little bit Duggar drama brewing on the horizon. Well,
and while I'm here, can you please stop putting highlighter in the inner corners of your eyes? For you, no. Okay?
a winter storm advisory. They have had snow for the past several days, and with that, it's putting a tax on the Arkansas electricity because rolling blackouts, according to...
Shit, bitch. That's some fucking jumpy editing. Do you watch your stuff back? Come on, Katie.
Jill Duggar could be coming. Jill is doing her best to keep her house warm and her kids occupied during this cold snap, but
the inability to focus here is really saying something. And she's got a script she has to keep looking at. She can't remember. Half of this stream is just TLC footage.
there's some drama that could be brewing. So we know that Justin and Claire Spivey are about to get married, but what we don't know is whether or not Jill and Derek Dillard are going to be invited to the wedding. Well, there might be an indication that there's some...
Oh, there might be an indication, there might be an indication that something is brewing. What is it, Katie? Oh my God, what is it?
something more going on here because Claire and Jill are not following each other on Instagram. Now, this is a little...
Oh my God, that is just fucking shocking shit. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
bit shocking to me, not because Claire isn't following Jill, but Jill isn't following Claire. Jill Dillard...
Oh my, that is just the fucking cherry on the top, ain't it? Shit. Yeah, Jill isn't following her. I'm on the edge of my seat. Literally, Katie.
is the kind of woman that follows literally everyone. If you remember back in 2015, if you remember back... Josiah briefly courted a woman named Marjorie Jackson.
That's right. Margie and I just recently started a courtship relationship.
Well, what do you know? Marjorie and Josiah announced their courtship shortly before everything came out about Josh Duggar.
Are you looking at me? You're looking at me, Katie? You're the one talking about Duggars. Keep going, keep going.
For everything that came out about Josh Duggar, Marjorie Jackson and Josiah's relationship ended, effectively severing the relationship between Marjorie and the Duggars completely. Except Jill Dillard still follows Marjorie on Instagram and still likes her posts and at times will comment on Marjorie's photos. Duggar Insider that I spoke to, and I asked them if there's any indication as to why Marjorie and Josiah might have split up. And my source says that Marjorie is an extremely independent woman and she might have just not wanted to settle down yet. She has...
My source says, well, guess what, Katie? Your source, that's imaginary. Who the fuck would talk to you? It is public knowledge, Katie, that you were in a defamation suit with Tati Westbrook. Who the fuck is going to give you information on a family that you are obviously obsessed with? You are basically a stalker of the Duggars. 250 videos and fucking counting. Now it's all fucking fundy shit. Because that's the only way that you can make a living. No one else fucking cares what you say. Even the people that follow you for Duggars shit are only watching you because you're a fucking train wreck and everything that comes out of your mouth is a lie and they just want to keep watching. I mean, who wouldn't? How much more can you make yourself look like a complete fucking twit on YouTube? Ever since you got done with the lawsuit, you should have just shut the fuck up. You should have stood back. You should have gone and got a job offline. Is Tati online? Oh, is Tati tweeting? Oh, no. She using her YouTube channel? No. She's smart, Katie. And you know how you try to make Saltsy pay for your lawyer fees? Yeah, the thing is, Katie, this is the thing. Hey, Hey, look at me when I'm talking.
A lot of
Well, this is the thing, Katie. If you had shut up, if you had never started tweeting, deleting, saying all this stuff online that was being documented by everyone, archived, the proof is there. You can delete all you want. We've got it, honey. We've got it. Don't worry. Gave all this information assaultsy. I mean, it's not made up shit. It's all you. You've just deleted it. We've passed it on. You're going against what judges ordered for you to not delete anything. But you do every day. Every day I look at your Twitter and I'm like, thank fuck I got those last 20 screenshots because now they're all fucking gone. You think by deleting a thread that it's gone? If you put your handle into the search thing, yeah, it comes up with all the responses to the threads that you have deleted. Bum, bum, bum. I thought you might just want to know that. Also, when you hide replies on your threads, Katie, little tidbit, it only makes you look like you're fucking insecure as shit. Because, honey, just by clicking on the little button, everybody can view your hidden replies and to see that a whole thread, but maybe 2 or 3, because, you know, Zag's always there, got your back. Besides 2 or 3, every fucking response is hidden. You're a fucking twit. Complete twit. I forgot what else I was going to say because I feel like we've just ended up here and that's where I'm going to press play now.
and she might not have wanted to be a part of that Duggar family. They also say
That's what I was going to say. So your source, right? This person, this close source, has just fucked up your whole story because you started off by saying back when news of Josh broke, blah, blah, blah was dating this chick and then the news broke and then they were no longer dating or whatever. It's got nothing to do with Josh. So high five to your source. Might want to stop drinking.
that Marjorie is a very smart woman and full of personality, and that Mr. Josiah has a very intense personality that doesn't always mesh well with people because he is always up to doing something.
Why did she need to look at the script to read that final bit? Because he's always up to something. I don't know what she's going to say. Also, has she slowed this down to try and emphasize this? She speaks slow enough.
Something wild. Could that be why Josiah picked someone as like meek and as introverted as Lauren?
Katie, why did you pick someone like Toad the other night? You had no fucking connection. It was so fucking obvious. It was worse than brother and sister. It was like brother and sister, more like how you and your brother, I can imagine it being. Like you really don't even like each other or talk to each other unless you have to. And I feel like that's your relationship with Toad. What the fuck was that the other night? I was looking at two people going, these people fucking hate each other. I mean, you both need to get laid. So, I don't know. Make it a sister-wives situation or fucking divorce and move on. For the sake of the kid, there's no love in this fucking house.
Perhaps. Marjorie is still seemingly single, but the fact that Jill still follows Marjorie is interesting to me because Jill is not following Claire Spivey. So Claire's...
Oh my fucking God, woman. Get the fuck out of these people's lives. Who cares?
Ivy was introduced to the family a couple years ago. She and Justin are about to get married. Their wedding date is set for April. They have their wedding registry listed on Amazon, which don't bias something, but bias something. The spouses or the significant others of her siblings. But she is not following Claire, and Claire is not following her, which makes me wonder...
And Claire is not following her. She slowed that down, didn't she? I need to go back because that was... I'm just living for this Duggar tea, man. This is just insider shit.
Kind woman that seemingly likes to follow the spouses or the significant others of her siblings.
Why couldn't you say partner? This is weird. She's weird. Okay, here we go. Dun, 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 dun.
But she is not following Claire, and Claire is not following her. Which makes me wonder whether or not there is something going on between Jill and Justin, or Jill and the entire family, which again, makes me wonder whether or not Jill and Derek will be invited to Justin and Claire's wedding.
Oh my fucking God, are you serious? Based on Jill not following her brother's fiance means that there might be a little bit of drama, which means that Jill and Derek might not be invited to the wedding. Fuck! Could you just invent a story? Like you have?
Now, Claire follows other sisters on whether or not Jill and Derek will be invited to Justin and Claire's wedding. Claire definitely seems like she's doing things her own way. She's incredibly strong-minded, which is not a bad thing. I don't want to ever say that a woman being strong-minded or opinionated is a bad thing.
You attack women that are strong-minded, strong-willed, independent, hard workers, fucking brilliant people, genuine. But here you are questioning. You're questioning a strong-minded woman. You're questioning what could be going on between her and Jill. Is there something? Like, you are questioning. So don't sit there and go, blah, 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 all your bulldog.